Dear friends, colleagues, and lifelong learners, today, I invite you to embark on a powerful journey, one that begins within, grows through curiosity, and transforms lives through knowledge. I urge you to educate yourself daily, not just for academic achievement or career advancement, but for the deepest enrichment of your mind, heart, and spirit. We live in a world bursting with possibilities. Ideas, stories, discoveries, and innovations surround us. Yet many of us let the days slip by without pause, without asking ourselves, what did I learn today? And if we do learn, is it intentional? Is it meaningful? Our challenge and privilege is to turn every single day into an opportunity to grow, to question, to be better, more informed, more compassionate. Why daily learning matters. A. The brain as a garden. Imagine your mind like a garden. When left untended, weeds grow. But when planted with seeds of knowledge, watered with curiosity, and tended with reflection, it bursts forth with blooms of wisdom, insight, and innovation. Plasticity. Science shows our brains remain adaptable throughout life. Neurons form new connections every time we learn something new. Momentum. Small daily steps compound. Just as saving a little each day builds wealth, learning something small every day builds intellectual wealth. B. Building confidence and resilience. The more you know, the more equipped you are to face challenges. With knowledge comes power, not just over your environment, but over fear, uncertainty, and self-doubt. Each fact learned, each idea challenged, builds resilience. When you understand a problem, economic inequality, climate change, interpersonal conflict, you're better able to contribute meaningfully to its solution. Confidence grows when you realize, I can figure this out. I can learn. I can adapt. C. Connecting across generations and cultures. Today, we connect instantly across borders. Learning about others, be it their history, experiences, or values, enriches our empathy and inclusiveness. Whether you read about ancient civilizations, listen to a TED Talk, or study a foreign language, each act of learning builds bridges. When you educate yourself daily, your world grows larger. You connect, share, and build with others in ways never possible before. What daily education looks like? Nothing grandiose. Just simple, strategic habits. A. Read for 15 to 30 minutes daily. A chapter of a book. 2 or 3 articles on topics you care about. A poem, a short essay, even a paragraph of philosophy or history. B. Listen with purpose. Podcasts during your commute or chores. Audiobooks as you walk or jog. Documentaries while cooking or relaxing. C. Ask why. At least once a day. Why does the sky look red at sunset? Why is tone of voice powerful for a message? Why do people disagree on a public policy? D. Reflect and write. Jot down 3 new things you learned each day. Ask what insight or personal application came from it. Write down any questions that arose. Saving them prompts future learning. E. Engage in conversation. Teach someone else what you've learned. Teaching is the best test of understanding. Share your insights in discussions or online communities. Ask questions and challenge ideas respectfully. Overcoming common obstacles. Obstacle 1. I don't have time. Flip the script. Remember, time spent learning is an investment, not a cost. Identify pockets. Waiting in line, commuting, waiting for appointments. Use sprints. A 5-minute dive into a topic beats 0. Obstacle 2. I'm too overwhelmed. Start micro. Learn 1 thing per day, then build. Focus on manageable goals. 10 pages a day or 1 podcast episode. Use tools, apps, RSS feeds, summaries. Obstacle 3. What will I learn? Be strategic. Combine skill building, finance, writing, coding, with enrichment, literature, science, art. Make it personal. Pick themes or books that speak to your passions. Turning knowledge into impact. A. Skill plus habit equals change. Learn a new word daily, and you speak more clearly and confidently. Understand basic personal finance, and you can avoid debt and plan for dreams. Grasp emotional intelligence research, and you lead and connect better. B. Small learning, big ripple effects. Reading about nutrition motivates small healthy swaps. Studying communication boosts professional and personal relationships. Understanding environmental science inspires sustainable choices. C. Community transformation. What if every person you know adopted one learning habit daily? Communities grow stronger, more innovative, more compassionate. You become part of a ripple that shapes the future. Mindset shifts for lifelong growth. A. Adopt a beginner's mind. In Zen, the beginner's mind welcomes all with openness and lack of preconception. You don't need to know everything. You just need curiosity. B. See failure as feedback. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. If you miss a day, reset tomorrow. C. Celebrate small wins daily. Learned a fact? Completed a chapter? Understood a concept? Acknowledge it. It's part of the momentum. Every time you choose to learn something new, you add a brick to the foundation of a life that can withstand uncertainty, evolve with the world, and inspire others to do the same. The habit of educating yourself daily is not about mastering everything overnight, but about honoring the process of becoming wiser, more aware, and better equipped to face the complexities of life. In a world where knowledge is growing at an exponential rate, staying still is falling behind. Daily education is your shield against irrelevance and your gateway to innovation. When you educate yourself consistently, your mind becomes not just a library of facts, but a workshop of ideas that can shape your future, your community, and the legacy you leave behind. It's not the grand lectures or formal degrees that guarantee growth. It's the small, persistent choices to explore, read, listen, and reflect every single day that lead to lasting transformation. Each day you commit to learning is a declaration that your past does not limit your future and that your mind remains a powerful, evolving tool, no matter your age or background. People often wait for inspiration or opportunity, but the simple act of daily learning creates both. It fuels ideas, builds skills, and makes you more visible and valuable in any endeavor. Think of your mind like a fire. It must be fed daily with the fuel of curiosity, the spark of new knowledge, and the oxygen of reflection to burn brightly and purposefully. When you make time to educate yourself daily, you stop being just a consumer of information and become a creator of insight, a connector of dots, and a contributor to progress. Every 5-minute read, every thoughtful question, and every aha moment stacks up over time to shape a version of yourself you once only dreamed of becoming. Lifelong learning isn't just a habit for professionals or students. It's a mindset that keeps your brain active, your heart open, and your spirit engaged with the wonder of being alive. Each day offers countless invitations to learn, hidden in a conversation, a book title, a news article, or a simple observation, if only we're present and curious enough to notice. Educating yourself daily gives you the ability to stand confidently in rooms where others hesitate, because you've taken the time to understand, question, and build your knowledge. No one can steal the learning you earn through daily effort. It becomes a permanent upgrade to your mindset, your skill set, and your ability to adapt, solve, and lead. Some people chase success with urgency and desperation, but those who educate themselves daily walk toward it with calm confidence, because they've built the tools to create it. In a noisy world full of distraction and misinformation, your commitment to daily learning becomes a radical act of focus, clarity, and self-respect. The difference between stagnation and success often lies not in genius or luck, but in the quiet, consistent discipline of learning one new thing every day. Educating yourself isn't just about facts. It's about seeing connections, understanding systems, reading people, and becoming more human through the lens of accumulated wisdom. Every time you feel stuck, underqualified, or confused, let that be a signal not of defeat, but of an opportunity to learn and rise, step by daily step. Knowledge is not power until it's activated, and when you commit to daily education, you activate your knowledge through repetition, practice, and meaningful application. The most successful people on earth aren't the ones who know everything, but the ones who never stopped learning, questioning, and growing long after others gave up. Don't wait for someone to hand you the tools to grow. Start building your toolkit through books, mentors, articles, and curiosity, piece by piece, every single day. Your future self is built with the learning you do today. Every book read, every skill practiced, every conversation explored shapes the person you are becoming. Stories to inspire. The entrepreneur who read every morning. She credits her daily reading habit, just 15 minutes before sunrise, with giving her creative edge, new ideas, and insights that led to successful product launches. The retiree who picked up Spanish. At 67, she started Duolingo. Within a year, she traveled confidently in Spain, connecting deeply with people she met, proving learning transcends age. The engineer who picked up poetry. He discovered that writing poems sharpened his clarity in technical papers and presentations. Creativity elevates all forms of expression. Checkpoint. Your turn to choose. What's your daily learning goal? What 5-minute habit can you start right now? If this foundation speaks to you, I can continue with sections 8 to 15, covering goal setting, advanced techniques, inspirational quotes, stories, tools and resources, how to sustain habit beyond 30 days, and a powerful closing that will energize any audience. Let me know if you'd like me to continue with the next parts right here, or even tailor specific sections to your audience or goals.